What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me this morning. This cold Detroit morning, on the run, trying to get things done. I might make my next stop be the gym and go ahead and get that out the way before I move on to everything else I got to do today. I got a busy Saturday ahead of me, but not too busy to connect with you guys. So Stephen A. Smith, that's the topic right now. He got somebody talking about him, and we don't know if this woman is legit or not, but his name is in her mouth nonetheless. We got a woman that surfaced her online profile, says Mrs. Stephen A. Smith. Now, we don't know if this woman really has connections with him or not, because anybody can go in and change that to their profile name. You right now can go online and change your profile to Mr. whoever your female celebrity crush is. So just that alone, it doesn't really mean anything. But she was telling a bit of a story that has got people's attention. She claims that he's been having issues with Molly Kiram. She was making advances at him. I mean, it's some really messy stuff. She supposedly pressed charges or made some complaint against him because she was trying to push up on him, and when he didn't respond to her advances, she tried to flip the script and make it seem like it's been him that's been the aggressor. That doesn't sound too out of pocket, because we've learned many times over that women are capable of doing that. Women will Me Too you in a heartbeat. We learned recently that Joy Taylor supposedly was planning on Me Tooing the guy who she was letting bust her down for career advancement. Once she got enough clout, power pull within FS1, if he dared try to get rid of her for whatever reason, then she was gonna Me Too him, claim that he forced himself on her. You guys know this is one of the reasons why I don't really like women in these spaces with sports, because they create more problems. They create problems that otherwise wouldn't be there. And it's not about the man being able to control himself, because here you have a situation where Stephen A. supposedly hasn't done anything to her, and she was trying to Me Too him. But let's go ahead and get more into the details of it. This is such a silly thing, man. The only reason I'm even talking about it now is because I was talking about Matt Barnes with women in his life that were messy. So Stephen A. Smith has unfortunately found himself in a similar position, whether he's in league with these women or not. These are women that are connected to him now. She claims that she's pregnant. She didn't make it clear if it's his or not. She just said she'd rather be growing her baby. Just messy stuff, man. I don't like this messy public stuff. I really don't. She says the reason why she's airing Molly out is because Molly be coming at her from fake profiles. Molly Kiram, I'm sorry, she do seem like the type that would do this sort of stuff. I mean, even though I really don't find the woman to be super credible, the stuff that she's said so far, it seems like this type of stuff that a chick like Molly can do. Because some of the stuff that Molly has been saying on air actually lines up with what the woman was saying. She said that she would call Stephen A. Smith S.A., and she has done that. And he doesn't like that, because that's like a dig at her making the assault claim at him. Yesterday when I was watching First Take, she still called him that. Now, I don't know if she did that on purpose or if she's just doing it out of habit now, but that's why she claimed that she coming for him. Stephen A. Smith is a extremely private person. he's like me in that regard. So where I'm conflicted is, I find it hard to believe he would deal with a woman that would be this messy publicly, considering how he goes above and beyond to keep his family life and relationship stuff private. You know, you got her going online, airing out the business. I just can't see Stephen A. Smith like being okay with that. You know, I really can't. He's a guy that's very focused, very determined, chasing the bag hard. He really don't come off as a dude that would entertain this sort of stuff. Now, I seen some vacation pictures that featured him and a woman that looked like it could be her, but I really couldn't tell, like, definitively. You know, I looked at the pictures multiple times. I like squinted, you know, looked at the woman on the videos that was talking the mess, and I definitively couldn't make out if it was her. It could be, but yeah, I didn't know for sure. But it was interesting that some of the stuff she said, it did line up. Some of the stuff, it did sound plausible. She was claiming that Stephen A. Smith is all about her and all this sort of stuff. You know, she had on like some wig that looked really bad and stuff. I just don't know about that. And this isn't no insult towards her. It's just, I just figured Stephen A. would mess with a chick that's just a bit more polished and certainly a lot more discreet. That man is up for contract negotiations with ESPN right now. He trying to really get the bag. He likened himself to Dak Prescott, about how Dak Prescott getting paid $50 million a year and ain't winning no playoff games and whatnot. He knows the value that he brings to ESPN. A guy that's that focused on the bag, I just really can't imagine him being involved with some messy women like that. I figure if he was gonna mess with a woman, it would be a woman like Molly Qerim that's just a bit more put together. We're not talking about ethnicity wise, just overall presentation wise, a bit more polished, a bit more presentable than the woman who claiming that she was, you know, his girlfriend or was his girlfriend, and she's continued to upload videos. She's definitely pregnant, but we don't know if it's by him or not. Honestly, I hope it's not. I really hope that Stephen A. Smith ain't out here clapping these auntie cheeks, especially knocking up any of them when he's at such a pivotal point in his career. The man is really on the cusp of doing something great. And it would just really be sad for that to be jeopardized because he dealing with some messy woman. But like I said to y'all before with Matt Barnes, women that gotta be public like this, all that hey look at me stuff, they gotta be doing all this stuff on social media, they desperately need attention from strangers. These are red flags. You can't do anything with a woman like this, because the moment that y'all fall out, y'all business is gonna become public. That's the thing. If she being this sort of messy, where he supposedly is still in league with her, supposedly, think of how messy she'll be after the fact. So I'm gonna leave it there, man. I really hope Stephen A. ain't involved in no nonsense like this, because the guy, he's, like him or not, he has really worked hard to create a respectable image of a businessman, a commentator, an author. He got, you know, he do the acting work on General Hospital. I mean, this is a guy that's been out there really putting his best foot forward, and it'd be just wild for some messy ass women to put a blemish on that. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna keep it moving. I'll holler at y'all soon. Peace.